Okay. Hi, my name is Andrew Boyd, and I've chosen a topic that I think is very important to learn about, and it is how women become leaders. I've chosen this topic because I think it's important, and I think in our world, lots of people don't see women as leaders. They see more of a man as a leader. This is not necessarily true. Some female leaders are even better than male leaders. It all depends on the leader's personality. It has nothing to do with gender. Lots of times, like, you'll have great female leaders, you'll have great male leaders, you'll have bad female leaders and bad male leaders. It's just how it works. It goes by how they are as a person, like their personality, and just how they are as a leader. Since the past, women didn't used to have very many chances to be a leader or many rights or any of that stuff. But all of that is changing in our world today. Since 1946, a while back, 64 countries have put a female as the head of their state or their government since then. Also, as of this year, 2020, 19 countries are now being led by women as their president, queen, all that kind of stuff. Women still don't have the exact amount of power as men. Men are still a lot more in positions of leadership opportunities, but that is thankfully getting a little bit better because I think it's important that women have the same opportunities as men. The way it is not necessarily good is that only 38% of directors of companies and whatnot said that gender diversity was important. As we're making improvements, we need to keep working on it. It's just something that's going to come over time, which is expected. There are differences between women leaders and men leaders, a lot of differences. This is in the personality, and it just makes them unique, and that's not a bad thing. One example is that men, lots of the times, are more dead set on their ideas. If they say something, that's what sticks a lot of the time. They're not even willing to take other people's examples. And women, on the other hand, lots of the times more open to ideas from other people. They're more open, like humble, all those things. And another example would be in confidence. Men, lots of the times, have a lot more confidence than women. And although you may think this would be a good thing, it's not necessarily a good thing. Because they overthink themselves, they overshoot themselves, overhype themselves, all those things. Whereas a woman would underlook themselves and think that they're not capable of achieving something when they actually are. So lots of times they undershoot and then get way better results, which is a good thing. Men can learn a lot from women leaders and vice versa. They're different genders, that's the only difference from them. Though they have slightly different personalities, that has nothing to do with success. The world needs a lot of women leaders. They need to mix it up. It's important to have a good difference and diversity. I've learned that most people like to underestimate women as leaders. That's the wrong thing to do. We need to work as a whole, as the planet Earth, to, over time, hopefully sooner than later, help women get more opportunities to be a leader. Thank you for watching my presentation.